Today I wanted to talk about Windows 10 and how it compares to Windows 7 and 8 for stability, gaming performance and Star Citizen. But Star Citizen can be quite a complex and daunting undertaking, especially for new players. This starter tutorial should help guide you from creating an account, to grabbing your first ship, to buying weapons and piloting in some dogfights, as well as highlighting some of the experiences available in the baby persistent universe.
Welcome everybody once again to the wonderful world of Star Citizen. I'm your host, Community Manager Jared Huckabee, and on this week's show, we're sitting down with Star Citizen YouTuber, Mr. Board Gamer. Board, how you doing, man?
I'm very good, thanks. I'm all dressed up in my Operation Pitchfork gear.
I saw that.
Thank you very much for having me.
Hey, it's no problem. Now, do I call you Board? Do I call you Mr. Gamer? What do I call you?
So yeah, either Board Gamer or Monkey. That's basically what I'm known as mostly in the community.
All right, thanks, Tim. So I'm sitting here with Tim, and we're talking about his... Is he laughing? I can't actually see him. I hope he's laughing. All right. So Board Gamer is a Star Citizen YouTuber. He's got a channel dedicated to Star Citizen videos that he's had for some time. He does tutorials, all kinds of stuff. You know, let's let him tell us about it. Board, Tim, Mr. Gamer, Monkey, tell us about who you are and what your channel does.
So I'm Tim, or Board Gamer. Apparently now, let's just run with Tim. Basically, I try to run a channel focused on Star Citizen and VR and technology, all with a slight taste for at least Star Citizen in some way, with quite short kind of time frames is the idea. So people are going to be able to get guides, tutorials, gameplay videos, and learn something while watching my videos in the shortest space of time possible is the idea. So we'll be exploring mods, hardware, how to do stuff in the Star Citizen world, whether that's the latest news that's come out or the latest patch and what you can do in that latest patch. Anything like that, really. We'll do some form of Star Citizen video on it.
Gotcha. And your channel has existed before Star Citizen. What did you used to do?
So originally I started with Let's Plays and that sort of stuff. It evolved into more informative content from Diablo 3, like how-to guides. And that's where I really found my niche. I went, I'm quite good at giving information in a short period of time. So I started doing Diablo 3, Titanfall and games like that. Then I got really into VR and eventually I picked up on this game, Star Citizen, from Chris Roberts, and I loved Wing Commander when I was very young. And I got myself an Aurora and then upgraded to an Avenger, and here we are, Star Citizen dedicated now.
Now, you've got quite a few Star Citizen videos now, and there's one that even has over 100,000 views?
Yes, yes. So
tell us about that video.
Talking more about ships and roles in the verse, going over quite an in-depth look of exactly what the dream for Star Citizen is and what we should be able to do in the future with bounty hunting, with piracy, with mining, all those kind of mechanics, and what ships are appropriate at what tiers. So I've kind of come up with my own ideas as well, which is explained in there because there's only so much information we can go on by, especially this video's a little bit older now. It's almost a year old. So please take it with a pinch of salt if anything's slightly out of date.
That's right. Now, you're almost a full-time YouTuber. Is that a thing, a full-time YouTuber?
I am indeed a full-time YouTuber.
Right. What did you do before you started, making your living on YouTube videos?
Yeah, so originally, a good few years ago, I started with running cyber cafes, then doing bespoke computers. More recently, I went into running restaurants, being a chef, and I left that because it was incredibly stressful and started up the YouTubes, and now it's become basically a dream job for me.
Gotcha. Now, there are a lot of Star Citizen YouTube channels out there. What separates your channel from everybody else's?
So I'm a little bit of a scamp in my videos. So you'll get ones where I'm being as informative as possible in a short period of time as possible. We've got the news and we've got the guides and tutorials, but also when I do gameplay and when I do stuff where I can do a bit of role play. So some mechanics I'll try and explain from the point of view of the character. I've got some videos up like that where I pretend I'm a pirate, for example, with a group of people, or a bounty hunter or whatever. I try and play it in my more my gameplay style, which is quite erratic and I'm very talkative, and I try and get what I want in those videos in quite a naughty, scampy fashion.
All right. And do you have a favorite video of yours? Like if someone wanted to check out Board Gamer, was there one video they should check out first?
I really like my tutorial videos, to be honest. Just a simple quick controls guide one. Possibly, I did one about stowaways on board ship, where I lose my ship and then other ships get killed by the guy that's just stolen my ship. That's probably one of the more fun gameplay ones.
Okay. And some basic Star Citizen background. What's your favorite ship in Star Citizen to fly?
So it's kind of two at the moment that exist in the game at the moment.
Okay.
I have a lot of love for price to performance ships. So the Avenger Titan, I absolutely love. That ship is really cost effective. It allows you to do so much in the verse. But I also have a lot of love for the 325A because I learned to fly in it, and even against very good pilots, I can still be relatively competitive in it.
Okay. All right. And you've played Star Citizen, you've played ArcCorp, Arena Commander, Crusader, whatnot. What's your favorite thing to do in the game now?
Pretty much anything socially with multiple people, whether that's multi-crewing a ship or PvP or making our own missions up and flying around the verse and then going to Korea and all that sort of stuff. Anything in a large party of people. I'm so about the socialization and the multiplayer. And this game has so much on so many levels that interacts on so many levels with it. And I'm super hyped for everything in the future. But at the moment, just the party system at the moment excited me so much.
Fair enough. And what's one thing you're looking forward to most in the future of Star Citizen?
Oh, I mean, there's so much. I mean, procedurally generated planets, the economy. There's too many. I am an economy player by heart, though, so it has to be implementation of the economy, trade, mining, that sort of stuff is so exciting for me.
You told me in our pre-interview you'd be happy sitting down and just watching your UEC run in.
Yeah, so I love the idea of being able to mastermind situations. If you can, I love digital currency in my virtual bank account. Literally watching that tick in is just kind of like a silly dream to me. If I can do that sitting in a bar or chatting to people or watching something on my second screen and playing the game simultaneously, that I think that's an amazing thing. If I get NPCs and other players to do it for me, that's just great. Living the dream.
All right. So now if there's, before we let you go, is there one message you want to share with the Star Citizen community?
So at the moment, Star Citizen is all about more people playing the game and getting more people into the community. I want Star Citizen to be as friendly as possible between community creators and fans and the viewers alike. And the more people that want to work with each other, the more people that want to get into content creation, the more people that just want to report on bugs on the game, it all helps us have an amazing game altogether. And people's feedback to me, anything they want to give me for feedback, it's really appreciated and genuinely really helps me. So thank you so much, guys, for letting me do what I love, which is Star Citizen and this YouTube channel. Thanks so much.
What a stupid answer. I hate you. I was kidding. I was kidding. All right, Tim, well, thank you for taking the time to sit down and talk with us here on the wonderful world of Star Citizen. You can check out Board Gamer's YouTube channel at Board Gamer UK. It's on YouTube, if that wasn't obvious at this point. And that's all we got, man. Thanks for stopping by. Back to you, Ben and Sandy.
It's been an experience.
Say back to you, Ben and Sandy.